Morocco is a Muslim country on the uppermost continent of Africa. It is among the last Muslim countries to open a fully fledged Islamic bank. A survey conducted in Morocco by Thomson Reuters shows that almost 79% of the Moroccan population want Sharia-compliant products in the banking sector. Shadowed by the effects of the global financial crisis in 2007 and the Arab Spring, Morocco began strengthening the core pillars of growth for the entire Islamic banking industry, as the weakness of current conventional banking was proven back then. Therefore, this video will illustrate the development of Islamic banking and finance in Morocco in greater detail. Geographical factors is crucial for the expansion of Islamic banks. Muhammad FATEH has the report.
Morocco is a strategic spot for the development of Islamic banks. This is due to the fact that Morocco is among the best economic performers in the MENA region. It also situated in a central spot between Europe and Africa continents. In addition, a majority of 99% of its 36 million population is Muslim adherent. Banks has gradually developed in the country, which was initiated by Ummiyah Bank with 35 branches, followed by As-Safa Bank, Al-Yusra Bank with 12 agencies, Al-African Development Bank, Al-Ahda Bank with 16 branches, and there is also 3 local French banks that offer Islamic banking products. Muhammad Fatih AIMAN, reporting Casablanca, Morocco.
Chains and governing bodies must be in place for the Islamic banking industry to flourish. Muhammad HAKIMI has the report.
The Morocco Banking Law, Section 103 Clause 12, was last amended in 2015. This law provides the High Council of Ulamas, or the HCU, exclusive rights to set regulations for the Islamic banking industry, hence allowing financial institutions for the first time to offer Islamic products. The governance is decentralized to the HCU, and decentralization aims to issue a regulatory framework that's consistent with the Islamic banking industry, avoiding conflict of interest from the start. However, the Supreme Financial Services Authority that ensures coordination between different regulators is still absent. This causes the formulating of regulations to slow down between different regulators. Muhammad HAKIMI reporting from Casablanca, Morocco.
Morocco faces some problems and obstacles for its Islamic banking and finance sector. Reporter Muhammad FAHMI from FAUZAN.
One of the contemporary issues and challenge for Islamic banking and finance industry in Morocco is in terms of human resources, where there is a shortage of appropriate skilled employees. So it is an enormous challenge for Morocco to cover the shortage of qualified people. Next, as we all know, in all Islamic banking system, it requires a clear specific rules and also a proper institutional framework. But in order to build a solid base of institutional framework, it requires full understanding and full cooperation from all related sides. So this is where Morocco lack of. Reporting FAHMI, Morocco.
Besides that, education and trust of society could be a factor in expansion of Islamic banking in Morocco. Although the will for Islamic banking product is strong among the consumer, most of them do not have the right knowledge or information about Islamic products. After doing some research on this, we found that understanding of Islamic finance is weak in some MENA regions, and this factor has become one of the main causes of misconception about Islamic finance. Application of educational program is very important to improve understanding and trust of consumer in connection with Islamic banking. They must try to promote their system to instill Islamic banking culture in Moroccan society. They must plan a good strategy to convey their message by providing useful and clear information about how Sharia banking function and how they help the country's economic and social development.
So next, HASRAN will tell us how is the trend of Islamic banking and finance in Morocco.
Trends of Islamic banking and finance that effectively promoted the development of Islamic banks in Morocco. Strong demand for Islamic banking product has driven the Moroccan government to introduce new banking laws, with provision for establishment of banks that comply with Sharia rules. In January 2012, the Moroccan government drafted a Sharia-compliant banking product regulation that permit foreign Islamic banks to operate within the country's keeping money segment. This study showed that 54% of Moroccans have a steady preference for Islamic banking services, which are called alternative banking services. HASRAN BIN MOHD NASIR reporting Oriental Morocco.
Islamic banking products follow the primary sources, Quran and Sunnah. AMIRUL TAQIYYUDDIN has the report.
According to the law that has been regulated by the Morocco government, Bank Al-Maghrib has offered 5 forms of transactions, which are Mudarabah, Musyarakah, Ijarah, Murabaha, and As-Salam. The 5 forms of transactions has been followed the Sharia regulations and the primary sources, which are Al-Quran and Sunnah. Therefore, it should be borne in mind that offering the Islamic products is not monopolized by Islamic banks like conventional banks, and it is important to note that Islamic banks does not allow to provide conventional.
Before reaching its full objective, there will be the wait and see process in Morocco, which may take time to see if Islamic banking can contribute to a major shift in the environment of the financial industry in Morocco.